everyone, it's Anne. Today we're going to take a look at a fairly new tarot deck called Visionary Woman Tarot by Kristine Gorman, forward by Ben and Bell Wynn. When I say fairly new, I mean it's been out for about 3 months. When I ordered it about a month ago, so when I ordered it was 2 months. But now a month later, I'm just getting around to doing the walkthrough. It was released in August 2025, and I'm recording this November 2025, near the end of November 2025. August, September, October. Yeah, so about three and a half months or so. The publisher is Wiser Books. It's in a hard case 2-part box. There are thumb hole cutouts on each side. Here is the top, and then the bottom. Here are the back. Here is the back with a few of the picture of the oracle cards featuring the magical art of Kristine Gorman. Visionary Woman Tarot captures the essence of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but expands it to the mystical, to the everyday, stimulating the unconscious and psychic parts of yourself in order to obtain practical, real-life answers to personal and profound questions. You do not need to be a woman to access Visionary Woman Tarot. The archetypes portrayed here, including Rachel Pollack as the world, have a vibration that is otherworldly and expansive. These cards are spiritual wisdom nuggets designed to nudge epiphanies, make real change, and find soulful solutions in your daily magical life. All right, so let's open it up and take a look. Here's the inside of the box. Ooh, very pretty. That's different. It does have a yellow ribbon to make it easy to lift up the guidebook. It's a larger size color guidebook, and we'll take a look at the guidebook more in depth after we look at the cards. The cards are underneath, and there's a sun at the bottom. Very pretty inside the box. This is cardboard, but it's hard cardboard. It's glued in. It doesn't move around. It's not one of those flimsy, floppy kinds, so which is good. It'll keep your cards in place and protect it in this nice, sturdy, hard case box. And the cards are bound with this plastic-y, which I'm going to throw away. And here are the backs. Very pretty red. They are reversible, sized or gilded. Is this silver or gold? It's gilded in silver. Sorry, guys. I'm recording this at night time, so I don't have the light, the daylight from the window. And I have this yellow incandescent light, which is making it look yellow, but it's actually silver. So it's gilded in silver. Very cool. Very different, huh? And cardstock's medium, papery matte, and it looks like it's traditional, traditional plaid back tarot card size. They feel really nice. As you can see, there is a black border around. I'm going to move this out of the way here. Zoom in a little bit more. So there's a black border, and then there's a number, and then the title of the card underneath. So starting out, we have the Fool, the Magician, very readable. The High Priestess, very colorful. The Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant. No people, but all the symbolisms are there with the keys. The Lovers, the Chariot. So we have the black and the white. Interesting. Strength. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. Justice. The Hanged Man. Death. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. And the World. So that completes the major arcana. Now moving on to the minor arcana, starting with the suit of wands. We have Ace of Wands, very fiery. 2 of Wands. 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Excuse me. 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. That's an interesting 10 of Wands. I guess she is carrying a heavy burden. Oh, to the point where it's making her bend backwards. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and King of Wands. Here's the King and Queen of Wands. Next suit of cups, we have Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and King of Cups. The next suit is of Swords with Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and King of Swords. Next suit is of Pentacles with Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. Here's another look at the back. Let's take a look at the guidebook. Zoom out a little bit. Hardcover. Semi-glossy pages, acknowledgments, forward, introduction, the healer equation, and then it goes into the major arcana. So you do get a small color picture of the card, the number and name, and then an upright meaning and a reverse meaning. The Magician, upright, reverse. So about 1.5 to 2 pages worth of write-up for each card, including upright and reverse meanings. Let's see how the minor arcana is set up. So here we have the last card of the major arcana, the World. Here's the minor arcana section. So they start out with the court cards first, and then they go backwards from the king to the page. Oh, so they have the court cards in its own section for each suit, starting from the king, going back to the page for each suit. And then they start with the ace. So they group all the court cards together for each suit and then all the ace together. So we have, and it's the same layout. You get a color picture of the card. So it looks like it's a little less writing, but same layout of upright and reverse meaning. A little less writing for the minors. Here's the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and then it goes to the Wands. So we have all the twos together. Two of Wands there. Oh, okay. I got it. So they group all the court cards together, all the aces together. But then from the 2 to the 10, that's when they start doing the suit. So now this is the suit of Wands. This is interesting. So we have 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. Very interesting. So they separate out the court cards and the aces and group them all together. And then they break it out to each suit, the cups. So each suit is showing from 2 to 10. And then we have the sword suits, 2 to 10, and then the pentacles, 2 to 10. Very interesting. I've never seen it broken up like this before, a guidebook. All right. So we have a spread section with sample spread, the month ahead spread, anti-inflammatory spread for ego crisis. That's interesting. Incubation station, Zoe's spread. And then about the author, 2-out readers, a blank page in the back. So total of how many numbered pages? 145 numbered pages. All right, so that is the guidebook. Pretty nice. Let's zoom out a little bit more. Clear the deck. See how they shuffle. Overhand shuffle is fine. What is this card that jumped out? 4 of Cups. All right. So overhand shuffle is fine. No problem. And then vertically, let's see. No problem. Nice and smooth. All right. By the way, if you guys like these bracelets I'm wearing, they're from Otter Spirit, and I do have a coupon code, so if you guys are interested, I'll put the link in the description underneath the video at the bottom. And then I have a pop-up video describing Otter Spirit products for those who are interested or looking for Christmas gifts or gifts for yourself. Let's see if they will riffle shuffle. Yep, they riffle shuffle nicely. So let's pull a card. 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords. So let's pull a card, get a message for the collective viewers. Can we get a message from this deck for the collective viewers? Message for the collective viewers, please. What do they need to know at this time? What does the collective viewers need to know at this time? What does this deck want to share with the collective viewers? Message for the collective viewers, please. What do we need to know at this time? Message for the collective viewers. What do we need to know at this time? No jumping cards. Message for the collective viewers. Okay, it looks like it wanted to flip right here. 5 of Pentacles. Wow. Financial hardships. Well, it is getting kind of difficult out there, right? Challenging. 5 of Pentacles, left out in the cold. Traditionally, is the people walking outside the church. So let's see what the book has to say. 5 of Pentacles. Very easy to look up. I like guidebooks that are easy to look up. All right, so we have the picture here as well. So this is going to be a little out of frame. Hopefully you can see to read along with me. The 5 of Pentacles is a challenge for boundaries, especially familiar ones. Breaking free from a dysfunctional cycle takes changing your old behaviors. That is the hardest thing to do. This card will remind you that even though you are trying to change, dysfunction orbits. It comes back around and you will have to make choices again and again. It will get better and does improve little by little. Calling for self-faith and care. When the 5 of Pentacles comes up in a reading, it is asking you to be aware of being pulled back into someone else's drama cycle. That's interesting. Take a step back and watch or just listen. What is your role in this situation? Tangled roles in relationships can be very confusing. A mess does not mean malicious intent. Most of the time, people just do not want to be alone. So mind your boundaries and be forgiving, but don't take any crap from anyone. Go show yourself some self-love and follow your smile. Find some laughter, even if it's by yourself. Sometimes alone time is just what you need to refuel. I'm not going to read the reverse. If you want, you can pause and read it. Okay, so it's about, so the definition is a little bit different than the traditional definition, I believe. So it's saying it's a challenge of boundaries, especially familial ones, and breaking free from dysfunctional cycles, changing old behaviors. It's the hardest thing to do. So about boundaries and breaking free from cycle. But I would guess the traditional meaning would apply as well, right? Being left out in the cold and financial worries, financial loss, maybe losing some money. So take it how it resonates. I don't know if we have enough room. We should. I think I pulled too many cards out. All right. The table should be big enough, right? So that completes the walkthrough for the Visionary Woman Tarot. It's very colorful. I like their bright pop of red throughout. And it looks like painting. It does loosely follow the Rider-Waite-Smith illustration, but it's a little bit different. So it's not exact clone or duplicate of the Rider-Waite-Smith, but it's close enough that you can read with them, and you can also read intuitively. You know, without having to look it up. But of course, there's a nice guidebook that you can use to look up as well. So as usual, if you are interested in the deck, I will put the link in the description underneath the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you again on the next video. Bye.